What is up, investors? Jason here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Cardano ADA. Now, I know a lot of people do like it when I do talk about it, and others don't like it when I do talk about Cardano, but this is one that does have a good amount of popularity within my subscribers, so I want to make sure that I do cater to everybody that does follow this cryptocurrency. Now, we're going to talk about what's currently going on with the price, talk about its support and resistance, as well as talk about the news that's going on. And SundaeSwap is doing a lot of big things for Cardano actually right now. A lot of transactions going on with that, really helping move things along with that. So we'll get into a little bit of that later on. But, you know, looking at the crypto market here, the Fear and Greed Index is currently got us in the neutral spot. So that's a really good thing right now, to be in neutral, which is a spot that we've been in for, you know, a couple of days now. But just looking at where we were in the previous week, being in extreme fear, it's much better to be in neutral, and hopefully we'll be in greed and extreme greed here in the not too distant future. So that's something to look forward to. But currently we have Cardano that had just moved down a spot because XRP had taken that. And the thing is, with XRP, it's kind of just real close to the price of Cardano. So they're kind of like real close at this moment. And some big things going on with XRP. I just recently talked about that, and we got more things to come with that as well. But anyways, there's a lot of things that's going on over in the crypto market, which I'll get into a little bit here, and also affecting the stock market. So as we do get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor, and please be sure to smash the story, annihilate, or just gently press that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm and help spread the videos to more people that might find it interesting. Or if you are now listening to me on Spotify, I am on Spotify now, please do follow me there if you like. Currently it's just in the audio format, videos coming soon. And now, let's get to it. Now, currently, inflation fears has a lot of the crypto and the stock market down at the moment. We're seeing Bitcoin currently at about $43,600 at the time that I'm making this. Now, looking over at the entire crypto market, it's got a lot of red, and that's to be expected. Of course, the stock market is really mirroring a lot of the same thing at this moment as well, where when we do look at the stock market, we can see that we have VTI currently down 1.69% for the day, as well as the S&P down more than 1.8%. So a lot of things actually going on in all the markets in general. Just a lot of red over in the stock market and a lot of red over in the crypto market. Now, I'll make sure I post again to get more into that, but let's look into what's going on with Cardano at this moment. Now, the price of Cardano currently is at $1.15, and it's been kind of just trailing along this resistance of $1.20 for a bit now. So it really needs to be getting over this to be able to have a better chance of seeing it go up from there much more on a good rally. But I mean, just look over at the past here. The price of Cardano has a good amount of history staying between the price of $1 as well as $1.50. So the main hurdle after the $1.20 is going to be if we can really get Cardano up to that $1.50 price to have a better shot of seeing it go on a big rally. Now, before in the past, when we did go over the 150 price, we had seen it go up quite a bit from there. That was in May, but the big rally that it had back in August, where we had seen the price of Cardano break through that $1.50 price and just continuing rallying all the way up into the beginning of September, where we did see the price of Cardano going to $3.10 at that time. Now, as far as news with Cardano, now we do know that Charles Hoskinson does like that slow and steady approach, and it works well with them, even though some people don't agree with them. Now, there is a proposal, though, to speed up smart contract platform updates. Now, I'm going to be reading this tweet by Tim Harrison, the IOHK Communications Director, who is talking about this proposal that was made by a Cardano developer. And it's going to talk about CIPs, which stands for a Cardano Improvement Protocol, and also Plutus, which is the smart contract platform on the Cardano blockchain that allows scripting applications that interact with the Cardano blockchain. So as I read this, just so everybody is familiar with what I'm talking about. So this CIP dubbed CIP 35 proposes a similar and shorter process for making CIP proposals to change Plutus core or its interface to the ledger. The idea around the proposal is to have a more specific and clear structure around Plutus updates and the libraries it depends on. It hopes to work on the degree of bureaucracy. This adds reducing a lengthy and complex process. Now, of course, Cardano does take security very seriously, so whatever they do decide, they're going to really, take some time into that approach, and then they'll act on it. So it's nothing that we might be seeing anytime soon. Just to let you guys know that. Remember, the slow and steady pace that they do like going. But at the same time, when you do look at other cryptocurrencies that have really moved real fast with everything, then you do open yourself up to other issues, to more security issues, attacks, or outages. I mean, there's many things that could happen. Just look at Solana, for example, and I don't mean that as any way of throwing shade at Solana. Just saying, for example, we do see things happen with Solana where it does shut down, and we have seen many people actually lose money with Solana, and that would make a lot of sense now why we do see Cardano had surpassed Solana now as far as the market cap, as there's those issues with Solana that was really did affect everybody and change a lot of people's opinions about it. And it's going to take time for more people to start jumping back into Solana after that had happened. So this is an approach that Cardano is going to have to take very seriously and work on. Now, I want to get to this next piece of news here. And that is the number of active Cardano addresses exceeds $160,000 with $100 million TVL. Now, TVL means total volume levels. The number of active addresses on the Cardano blockchain has reached 162,000, and the total transaction volume on the blockchain has exceeded 300 million, while the total value of funds locked inches closer to $100 million. According to the service, the major portion of TVL is coming from SundaeSwap. Now, SundaeSwap is a decentralized exchange in the Cardano ecosystem, and it is just growing in popularity. And this thing was already very popular even before it had launched. Looking over at SundaeSwap's Labs Twitter account, they have about 293,000 followers on Twitter. So, I mean, they're close to 300,000 followers on Twitter, and that is many more followers than a lot of these cryptocurrencies have that are following their Twitter's account. So this is just a single decentralized exchange on the Cardano ecosystem. This is one of many things that we have to come from Cardano, and this is the popularity of this project. And it really says a lot about Cardano, a lot of things to look forward to, and the areas that it's really going to be building on. And I know that a lot of people are down on their Cardano investments, and that's one of the things that a lot of people are not very happy about it, and that is because that so many people had jumped into the game at such a late time. They had jumped in when they had seen the bull run really going there, and then when we saw a lot of things happen, we saw the price go down a lot, a good amount of people kind of were left holding the bag a little bit. And I don't mean that as any sort of bad way. I mean, we look at cryptocurrencies, we do see that a lot. We saw that with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin went to $69,000 and then went to $30,000. That's the type of stuff that can happen in these volatile markets. And we see the same things over in the tech market as well with stocks. Many things do happen in the investing world. I know a lot of people are new to cryptocurrencies, over this last year, these last 2 years. And there's also many people that are just very, very new into cryptocurrencies, and they do jump on these bull runs. They grab the bull by the horn, and then sometimes, sadly, they do get ran over. And that was the case for a lot of people that were new into Cardano kind of at those last moments there in August and September. But the thing is with a lot of these cryptocurrencies is when you are hearing about that run really starting, a lot of the times, if you're just hearing about it at that time, sometimes it could be too late. That's not always the case, but sometimes it is, and that's the sad thing about it. But anyways, I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions about Cardano. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos, new podcasts coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.